This is a story of a pain shot that was supposed to help people, but instead triggered one of the deadliest pharmacy disasters in U.S. history. And it all came from a single compounding pharmacy. So let's go back to 2012. People all across the country are going to clinics for routine back pain injections, something done thousands of times a day. That steroid medication came from one place, this New England Compounding Center. It was known as the NECC. But here's what no one knew. The medication vials were not sterile. They were contaminated with fungus. So then it started. Patients started calling their doctors. I have this weird headache. I can't move my neck. The light hurts my eyes. Then it got worse. Seizures, strokes, comas. And these people weren't sick before. The shot actually made them sick. The injection. Cases started appearing in one state, then another, then another. We're talking hundreds of people who were infected and dozens who lost their lives from this pain injection. So do you understand how crazy that is? It wasn't just a bad pill. It wasn't street drugs. This was medication made in a pharmacy, which is really, really scary. So when investigators entered NECC, they found things you never, ever, ever want to see in a drug facility or in a pharmacy. They found dirty rooms. They found mold on the equipment. They found sterile products mixed in non-sterile conditions, and you can't do that. They were making massive batches of medication. And this wasn't a small-scale compounding pharmacy. This was basically manufacturing without oversight. So after all the deaths, Congress had to step in. And in 2013, they passed the Drug Quality and Security Act, which created outsourcing facilities and gave oversight for the FDA to look at large compounding sites. They had to have sterile conditions that needed to be followed. And for the first time ever, big compounding pharmacies had real regulation. So this outbreak reminds us of something terrifying. One batch that's contaminated or one unsupervised facility, one shortcut can take lives across multiple states. And you deserve to know where your medication comes from. To the victims and their families, your stories have changed pharmacy safety forever. And remember, before you pop a pill, the system behind it matters just as much as the medication itself. Follow me for more stories like this.